live, Mickey. We live. Ooh.
Not yet.
Yes, we are. We live.
Yes.
We are live, Mickey. We live.
Not yet.
Yes, we are. We live. The greatest producer in the world. Shout out to AT. Live, Mickey. We live. And the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. Listen, thanks. This is our premiere episode of 810's Morning Bump. Everybody, I need you right now to get to that phone and share, because Mickey,
I'm working.
You're gonna get fired. I guess I can't fire my own boss, but Mickey, you're gonna get fired. How everybody doing this morning? We are here to talk every morning. You're gonna see us every morning from 9 to 11. This is our pilot episode. So again, welcome to the Morning Bump. We're going to talk about any and everything that you want to talk about. And what makes this show so special is that the Morning Bump, you can actually call in. Don't start yet, but you see the numbers. It's scrolling across.
I ain't put it across.
He hasn't put it up there yet for this very reason. But I just want to give you a little backdrop of how the show is going to go. Let me give a few people chance to get on here and everything. Tap into the Morning Bump. Mickey, do we have people? Everything. That's 21 people. Tap into the Morning Bump. Good morning. Everything. That's 21 people. We have tap into the Morning Bump. Good morning. Everything. That's 21 people. We have tap into the Morning Bump. Good morning. Hey, big sister Christine. I see you found your way before I could even send it to you. And my brother Tony Williams, as always, much love to you. Found your way before I could even send it. You always look at my boy. You always look at my balls on the side of the me before I knew myself. But hey, I love everybody, each and every one of you. Again, please share this out to the world. Hey, I love the world. We're gonna be talking about all kind of topics on here. Again, please share this out to the world. Fridays, we're gonna have our sports analysts coming in. Michael Clapp of sports, so he will be joining us later on. And
okay, so that got reverb. Reverb. Okay, so that got reverb. Reverb. Okay, so that got reverb. I'll connect your phone with this because that's what it is. It's the sound is good.
The phone's connected to the broadcaster.
Yeah.
He's asking me to do things that I really don't know how to do.
I'll connect your phone with this because that's what it is. It's the sound is good.
The phone's all right. Well, let's see here.
You gotta disconnect your phone like Bluetooth.
Bluetooth, broadcaster. Okay, disconnect. So is that better?
Is that better? Let me check.
I told you this is a pilot show. We're trying to figure out how the things go. So is that better? Okay, you said okay.
Yeah, see, that was your phone still connected because you want to.
We're trying out new things here because we're gonna have that call-in number. That's what I'm saying. That's what's gonna make this show so special. You're actually gonna get to call in and talk with us. So again, share everywhere, all over the world.
If you don't
see, that's my phone this time, Mickey. We have issues with these phones because we got to watch what y'all saying at the same time. So I've already been told, quit looking at the TV. So I'm gonna look straight at the camera, but that way I can look down here and see what y'all saying. But anyway, back to what I was saying.
This ain't Paul's junkyard, man.
I know that's right, Tony. But listen, so on Mondays and Fridays, we will have Michael Clack, our sports analyst, coming off the weekend and then coming back on the weekend, before the weekend, letting everybody know what's going on in the sports world, and we will interact with him. I know nothing about sports, so that should be very fun and entertaining for everybody. Him and Mickey are probably doing most of the talking, and I just be shooting little jabs. Only team I like in the NFL is Colorado.
And they losing, but that's for another day.
They losing?
Yeah, they ain't won in a minute.
Oh, well, I thought they was doing good. I don't care. I like Deion Sanders. But anyway, we'll talk about that when Clack get here. Then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we got the right wing segment, the conservative point of view, the independent point of view. And that's Trevor Berryhill. So he'll be joining us on Tuesdays and Thursdays later on in the show. But for at least the first hour, you got me and Mickey every day. And then on Wednesday, we have Dr. Padroni. He's going to be our doctor in the house. He's going to be coming to heal us. Actually, he's not going to be healing us, but he's going to have his own segment. I forgot what he named it, but he's going to let everybody know on Wednesday when he comes on. So that's going to be what it, we're going to be trying out little things and see how it goes. So bear with us. And
because we're going to be adding people to it. So just let us work it out. We still trying to figure this out. We ain't got it.
Yeah.
And AC, I'm live while you calling.
Tell Mr. Dumas to welcome to the show. He can jump on here and he can call in too and tell us how he feel.
And plus, let me give you a little heads up. Stay out of that. That's college football. As the brother eloquently so put it on the screen for you.
Oh, yeah.
He said that's NCAA football with Deion. Now he's not in the NFL.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
So
Cochran.
leave sports alone.
But didn't he used to play NFL football? Didn't Deion Sanders play NFL?
Long time ago.
A long time ago. He played baseball too, didn't he?
Long time ago.
I knew that. Prime. Must be the money. I might even do a little singing for y'all.
Nope.
Ain't gonna sing, Mickey. Listen, everybody. Again, thank y'all for joining us. Shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. So, how was everybody's weekend? I hope it was good. Mine was fabulous. I went to another hockey game. I think I'm going to get season tickets for the hockey season over there, the Firebirds. Mickey, what you do this weekend?
Oh, just sit back and watch college football.
College football.
And the NFL yesterday on Sunday.
NFL.
But that's a segment when Clack get here.
We're going to wait until Clack get here because I have questions about the football stuff that I don't understand. But anyway, moving right along, I heard GM and the UAW the strike may have came to an end. Did you see that?
I seen some. I saw a couple. I seen some posts of it.
I get confused, maybe if Mr. Lloyd is watching, if he's not out there on the strike line.
Because he was who I seen on one of the posts.
Oh, yeah. Delrico Lloyd, as Tony say, our next future mayor of Flint. He's out there stomping the ground hard with us trying to help, get everything settled. So we just wanted to give a shout out to Mr. Delrico Lloyd. One of hometown's own, Flint's hometown, and he's doing his thing. So give a shout out to him. So let's see.
Oh, what James Cochran said they was negotiating till 5 a.m.
Really? Oh, okay. That must be on the YouTube side because I can only see the Facebook comments on here, and I'm trying again to look straight ahead. So, what's the topic? What's going to be our topic for today that we're going to have people calling in to discuss? We got to come up with topics. So today, what we want.
What do the people want? I guess.
What topics? So somebody type us in a topic that we're going to talk about today, and we're going to pick out a topic, and then we'll have you start calling in.
Well, Mr. Wiggins just came up with something for you, and it's just his personal opinion.
Sean Fain out the way. Really?
Who is Sean Fain?
Who is Sean Fain? Sean Fain is the UAW master, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the leader over there. And I really agree with what they're doing. Like, I too, when I was working, would have liked a 32-hour work week and got paid for 40 hours. I'm just saying, I would. That's just me. So, I don't know. What you think, Mick? You think they trying to get to things? Hey, sis! Sis is here! Oh, yeah, I got to get Harry Carey on here to join us on our sports show. Mickey hasn't seen that video yet, but I will be playing it before my show Thursday. So, Stanley, that was last week, Stanley. Trust me. This is the morning show. Oh, we starting off threshed this week.
Yes, and I looked at that little slide comment he did. He woke up with pettiness this morning, didn't he?
Who?
Stanley Wood.
Stanley. Oh, Stanley said he don't want any of that.
Why even bring it up?
Why even bring it up? Just put the sage in the room.
Right, Stanley being messy this morning. Well, good morning, Becky Brown. Good morning, Kathleen King.
Becky, everybody. So nobody's gonna give me a topic today. We have to come up with our own.
I mean, where's the introduction of it like that? They ain't seeing the whole crew. It's basically you're gonna be seeing different segments. Oh, hold up. I see Sean. Oh, it's gonna be different segment of the crew we're gonna be bringing in with their own topics because basically we're trying to do something different. We're going in a good direction with this morning show.
I'm still gonna be shady. I can't help it. It's in my DNA. We're going in a good direction, though.
Look at AC Dumas on there.
What did he say?
He talking good.
What did he say? Maybe I want to be Flint's future mayor and Mickey Jordan as my city administrator.
Hey, he sound like a plan.
AC, you gonna hire me too for something?
Come on now. He just said he was just going to work with me now.
He just want to work with you, but Mickey, you always said that we was a package. We was going when we rise to the top. We was going together, dog.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, he want me to be his administrator. Yeah. You said you didn't want to be with no more mayors. Now you told me that.
No.
He a mayor.
I don't want to be with him, but I can work with you as a city administrator.
We got to keep A10 going.
Okay. I'll run A10. That's what I'm saying. A10 got more power than City Hall anyway. Hey, what's up, mama? Are you want to talk about the grocery store that's supposed to open up? We can really talk about that because Pastor Flynn was indeed at the last council meeting. So go ahead, Mickey.
I just put this up here. Now the man of the hour is this question is about.
Did we listen to the AC Dumas interview? I did not. Was it good?
I heard it was he had the guy who bought the bundle of the houses to split the 1.2 million.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Listen, Uncle AC, unblock me again. I promise you might have to block me into next year. We're gonna be good the rest of this year because I want to see your interview.
I need to bring him on and let him discuss.
You think we're gonna patch this up and you come on and discuss what happened? Because I know you really got something that you want to say about that man that you interviewed, about the millionaire. But anyway, let's just
Actually, no, I got it. I seen you sent it to me, but we're gonna listen to it, but we still want you to come and give us your opinion about what you think, how the people, because it seemed like it's a business deal because I haven't listened to it yet. I'm gonna check it out. Because Maurice did it, he did a lot of talking about it.
Oh, I see. Zach said I should talk about the U of M with the sign cheating.
Blasphemy.
Wait, is that sports?
Yeah, that's
okay.
So
we'll save that.
We'll save that for. Good morning, Miss Marshall.
Hey, Mama. How are you?
Nah, they lying on Michigan.
So I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna save that question.
You ain't gotta write that down.
Why?
Because they ain't stole no. They ain't did no Stein stealing.
So you a U of M fan? Or
better believe it, Jack.
Yeah. You hear that, Zach and sis? We're U of M. Maize and blue up in the house today. No green and white here. But I'll still ask him about it.
Ain't that something the signs in there?
Because I want to know what happened about that. But again, we're gonna save that for the I'm a big hockey fan. I'm a Thunderbirds fan. We went to go see Thunderbird was a drink. We went to go see the Firebirds last night at the IMA, not the Thunderbirds, the Firebirds. And I had a great time, as always, with my King family. So,
State get no love at this network.
State gets no love here. All you're gonna see is the green sign. Everything else is amazing blue.
Good morning, brother Art he in the live with us.
Arthur Woodson. My hat goes off to you. Good morning, sir, from wherever you are.
Stop.
I'm still gonna be shady, wherever you are. Art, good morning, man. He might be outside in the parking lot. We don't know where Art. So yeah, Again, this is our pilot episode. We're going to be trying things out. So if I can't get it right the first time on this phone, you guys bear with me.
Oh, just do it on. You can do the intercom and you can put it right there.
I have to put it right here to the
Yeah, 'cause that
microphone
mic
until
on
we
time
figure
to-
out how
yeah,
to do
till we
everything
figure it
else.
out.
Okay. All right. So I think I may be good. So, yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get it started.
You too, Zach. Thanks for tapping in too.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck. Pray for us.
Yes. Pray for us. Good morning, everybody. They're still coming on. They're getting used to the morning show. Let me pull the mic up some because this is where I'm going to have to put the phone at when you guys call in. So, Mickey,
Talk to me.
put that phone number across the bottom of the screen. Today, we are going to talk to the people and see what you guys want to talk about. Of course, the number is 810-207-5058. Call in. Let us know what you want to talk about. That's what makes the morning show so special. You get to call and talk to us. Somebody go find Fidel down there in Detroit. He used to call in at 9:10 a.m. every morning. So I know they miss it. So just send them to 810 since it's no more 9:10.
Right. Send Fidel. I like this conversation anyway.
He always talked about stuff.
Yeah.
So, breaking news: Donald Trump builds on big lead as Nikki Haley pulls even with Ron DeSantis in the Iowa poll.
Oh, I forgot it's election time. We're ready to hit that corner.
They're coming around the corner.
Oh yeah. So what they thought Trump wasn't gonna pull it out?
Man, I'm not sure what they thought. I mean, I think Trump has a strong chance. Anybody but Sleepy Joe. I really haven't. I'm excited because, of course, it was history being made with Kamala Harris being the first Black vice president or the first, to make it up there, a woman, first woman, Black vice president. Hey, 3 cheers. But a lot of people really aren't going for that anymore, because when I was out there on Facebook, social media, like, yay, they were like, no, hell, she sent everybody to jail. What are you laughing at?
This Tony. Tony.
I'm going to use a call-in line like WDZZ and apologize to my girlfriends on the radio when I done messed up. Hey, you can turn into Keith Sweat if that's what you want to do. And you know what,
shit,
Stanley?
Wood. I didn't mean to put that up there. I messed up.
I seen it, Stanley. Anybody but Sleepy Joe.
In the hole. Did you see he had the hole on him?
Stanley, that is so wrong to call that lady that. She's the vice president of the United States. We can't talk under that lady's dress. We don't know what she did to get to the top.
AC, we might have to bring you on. We could send a link or something, AC when we get to politics.
What type of news BS channel
Oh, that's Art.
this? I thought that was AC. Oh, that's Art.
This is AC
Art.
right here.
I was about to say what? Art. I know Art is tripping. Hey,
what
Art.
type of banana butter? What do you say? Banana peanut butter?
Peanut butter and jelly BS is this?
It's a good one.
And Art, when you pull up in the parking lot, we may have you on here to do a special segment about your cancer cluster study because that's big. It's coming up. The people need to know, and we will not let them forget about Arthur Woodson finally getting approval to do that cancer cluster study. So, all right, anytime you get ready, let us know so we can pull you in on that and tell the people about that. And hopefully you can update us on that water settlement lawsuit that's going on.
Well, I got one for you, AC.
AC said, go ahead.
You go ahead. You go and read it out. I was going to ask
Mr. Dumas said, election is next year. I'm supporting Dr. Pamela Pugh, Democrat for the Michigan U.S. Senate.
Well, maybe y'all need to come on the morning bump, AC, and talk about it to us or something. We got a good 15 to 20 minutes for you, 30 minutes to
talk about your candidates. Call in again, 810-207-5058. Let us know why, why we should support your candidate. But I don't really know anything about any of them. Alyssa Slotkin, I don't know anything about her. Hill Harper, only thing I know about him is that he was a movie star. Pamela Pugh, I just know she works with the school system and she's very high on the state level. I think she may be president at the state level. So yeah, I mean, we got good candidates. I just don't know enough about them. So you know what? You guys give us a call. 810 Morning Show, 810-207-5058. So what's going on in Flint? Did we have any violence this weekend? Because it's been a lot of violence around the nation.
Yeah. I seen. I was watching Skinbone, the comedian guy from on the internet. Like, you know, Skinbone.
Skinbone.
Yeah, he had a party. It was in Chicago.
Okay.
He was throwing a party. You know, they influencers. They get money for doing it.
Okay.
Party got shot up, man. A guy shot up females and males.
Wow. Didn't anybody get killed?
Nah, and they shot the guy in a wheelchair. That's what I was like.
You're gonna shoot a guy in a wheelchair. But you know what? These kids nowadays.
Oh, it wasn't a kid.
What?
I've been watching. I watched his live. It was a 50-year older guy that did it. Got drunk, got put out from the backdrop. He was cutting up, and they said the bouncers put hands on him, but they let him get to his car. You know, they let him get. He came back in, letting it go.
That's crazy.
And it's like, it made me think, like, just say, I'm not famous, but just say I get famous. Like, you trying to throw it with the money, like man. All right. I'm saying, can you imagine you coming back throwing parties in the city? Now, you just can't say it was the young kids. This was an older guy when they broke it out. Like, even the guy said, we can't put this on the young kids.
Wow.
This was an older guy getting drunk and can't handle his liquor at the party, and
came back and shot it up.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I'm yesterday when I went to church, it was something happened at a bowling alley somewhere in the United States. I'm not sure where, but I remember that I heard the pastor say a bowling alley got shot. Like families just went out to go bowl and that got shot. Right now I'm looking on the screen. Tampa Halloween weekend shooting, 2 dead, man was arrested. It was a mass shooting, injured 16.
Where was that at?
Tampa, Florida.
See, oh man, okay.
Hey John, thanks. You know, we're trying something new.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, just imagine. Like, I was thinking about throwing something with Meet the Podcasters. It's like, well, we not saying we run with a crowd, but you don't know what be going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know the joints we would probably do it at would be safe because I never seen no problems.
Right.
To be honest, if we did it with Dink at Roadhouse, I wouldn't see no problem. But it just make you think, like, damn.
Right.
Because everybody with us is not our age.
Right.
You got younger people.
Right.
So what if they want to go to vet, do it at vets, like with the crowd? You know what I'm saying? It just make you think, like, damn, we can't even go out and celebrate.
Would be a good neutral common ground. Here's 810, another one of 810's own sister Audrey Muhammad. How you doing, my lovely queen? She said multiple shootings. Yes, Tampa, Maine, and Indianapolis.
What up, brother Clack?
That's where Pastor said it was at. In Maine. I forgot. Yep, that's where the bowling alley shooting was at. Clack, that's my boy. I just said another 810 on. He's coming on here to do our sports segment. Clack, I can't wait for you to get here. So, because I got questions about sports. Got questions. We all have questions. Our very own from Ray Ray proposed.
I put it out there. Hey, correct. Congratulations to him from Love Ray Ray from the 810 crew.
So listen, you guys, call in. We want to hear from you. You guys always have so much to say on Facebook. So
Stanley Wood got a good one.
How do we include mental issues in the background checks when purchasing guns or getting elected? What's that, Shady?
It's shit.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we need. I mean, if you watched our council meetings, we probably do need mental background checks. I'm just saying. It was said before, so you know, that's a good question. How do we include mental issues in the background checks? But and Philip said, shouldn't it be both? Yes, Philip, it should be. So hey. Oh, there goes Sister Audrey. She putting up them sunglasses.
Well,
girl, I'm gonna go get us some sunglasses for the for the set here. Just put them on when I get to be shady. I
Because-
probably just have to wear them all the time.
Because I'm working with something in the backdrop with Sister Muhammad. We might get something on mental health. We got to figure it out. We still working on the logistics. Because as you can tell, our sister be working, but me and her working on something in the background. I ain't gonna put it out there yet.
I'm excited. I'm excited because she's always just explodes with the wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, because she been praying for us.
Sister Audrey, it's gonna be all right.
she been praying for us, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Listen. That's why I don't ask them. My mama taught me a long time ago. You don't ask everybody to pray for you because they don't be praying for you.
I asked for that. I asked for that.
We can ask Sister Audrey to pray for us.
Listen,
y'all. So when I was riding in, and I always try to have my little notes here. I gotta give me one of them little tables, so I'm gonna have to keep bending down here. But they were talking about this on Ricky Smiley's morning show, so we're gonna talk about it on ATN's morning bump. So it's this Georgia restaurant that was fining kids, fining the parents $50, Mickey, if their children was misbehaving. I mean, Tony, this is all you every day. FTK.
No.
So I think Tony probably think that this is a wonderful idea. He probably wants to know the name of the restaurant so he can go and visit it. But how would you feel walking into a restaurant really and your child is screaming and hollering and acting a fool and they charge you $50 extra because you couldn't keep your kids under control? What do y'all think? Is that a good idea? Call us, man. 810-207-5058 and let us know what you guys think about this stuff. Wait a minute. We got a call. Yay. Gotta figure out how to work it now.
this is why I be leery about it.
Caller, you're on the air. Wait a minute. Probably got to put you on speakerphone first and see how this works.
Wow.
Give me 1 second, caller. Caller, are you there? Hello?
This is why you
Caller?
don't have them cheap phones.
Caller, are you there?
No, they playing. They
Okay,
hung up on you.
give us a call back. I'm still trying to figure this mess out. So give us a call back, caller.
I pray she go to screening.
Y'all not screening calls? Nope, we're not screening any calls. I got something even better. Click up.
Right. It's gonna be
a click up.
It's gonna be the morning hang up on them show.
So yeah, give me a call back because it was telling you gotta push 1 to answer the phone. Listen. This is our pilot episode. We're going to work out all the kinks and stuff this week. And next week, we're just going to be flying through everything.
James Cocker said I'm one of them money phones.
Y'all see, y'all ready. Y'all woke up with violence on y'all mind this morning.
Right.
Go ahead and give me a call back so I can see how to work this now. I'm trying to try this app. 810-207-5058. If you were out in a restaurant and your kids got to acting up, and they assess a $50 upcharge to your bill, what would you do? I'm serious. What would you do?
Sister Mom is not a government phone.
This phone says Apple on the back.
Well, nobody finna give out their real numbers.
Even though mine is probably flying out there.
Mine is too. Them sap suckers.
Okay, let's see how this works.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. Press the call will start at the beep.
So was y'all just calling to mess with me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, because y'all just gonna call and hang up?
You sap suckers.
Don't do that the whole show. I was excited we had a phone call coming up.
Oh my God. They playing today.
Y'all trying to play with me already. Here go another one. Here, let's try it again.
Oh my God.
Call or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call. The call will start at the beep.
Caller, you're on the air.
You're dead.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Can the audience hear you? Can you guys hear the call?
They hear them.
All right, let's get to going. Caller, who are you?
My name is Mr. Sumo.
Mr. Shumo, thanks for calling in. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Flint, Michigan.
All right, calling from Flint, Michigan. So what's on your mind this morning?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Go.
So you go in a restaurant. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm saying you go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Shumo.
So if you go into a restaurant and they charge, you got some bad kids that's cutting up, and they want to charge you $50, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Anybody in their right mind? What in the hell is going to pay $50? Anyway, I would just get up and leave.
But you can't leave if you won't know until the end though. You gotta pay your bill, right?
I'm going to pay for my food. I'm going to pay for my damn food, but I'm not paying $50. You ain't no daycare center.
Well, people are calling it the holy moly shop. They said the owner is disrespectful and they make huge scenes in front of the entire restaurant, and even told people that they need to go to Burger King and Walmart.
But you know what? You know what?
You still there, caller?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, yeah. What's up? You said I know what. What's going on?
Okay, cause your show is like it's echoing and repeating, like you're trying to talk twice when I'm talking to you.
You probably got your
Yeah, I'm still here.
you got your device turned up.
Oh, she's still
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah, so you probably got your phone turned up, and that's why you're getting that feedback.
Well, in all honesty, if you know you got some bad ass kids, leave them at home. Truly.
But if you got little kids, Mr. Shumo, that's like 6 and 7, and you going out for a family dinner, you just can't leave the kids at home.
Okay, by the time they 6 and 7, they should have been already taught how to behave.
Well, that's true. That's true too. That's true.
So, but still. Okay, well then you know what? Like I said, pay for your food and then just leave. But do they tell you this in advance?
Nope, they just tell you that it may be a $50 upcharge if you have bad children.
Yeah, okay.
And the restaurant didn't even respond to USA Today. People have been calling to see what was going on, and they said that it's on the menu that if your children don't behave, that you will be charged a $50 upcharge. Yeah. Okay, I think we lost.
Well,
okay, you still there? Okay, yeah.
No, you didn't lose me. I'm just sitting here. I'm just listening because what's the name of the restaurant?
It is called Toccoa Riverside Restaurant, and it's in Georgia. Toccoa. Oh, you said what? So you saying it's got something to do with the South?
Yes, absolutely.
That's a different point of view.
Let me tell you this. I ain't gonna hold you guys up. When I used to take my kids out, we used to go out to eat, and they were little. They used to always come over to the table, and the waitress would ask us, "How do you keep them so quiet?" It all goes with raising your kids right. Don't be taking them bad-ass kids. If you know they're going to cut up, leave them. Don't go.
That's true. That's very true. I agree with you. I agree. And thank you. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate you being our first caller on the Morning Bump.
No problem. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Excellent feedback. What I said it was going to be perfect. I said it was going to be perfect.
So anybody else got any, see, he broke the ice, 810-207-5058. Call in all over. Let us know what you think about, if you went to a restaurant, and no, we won't be having Ricky Smiley's topics every day. but this one just caught my attention because I have kids, and Mickey got a whole lot of kids.
No, I
too.
ain't got no whole lot. Don't do that. I ain't got no whole lot of kids.
You got more than me.
And I got one more, and I got all mine by the same person.
Well, I didn't say you
Oh,
had
okay. I'm
different
no,
baby
but the
mamas.
way
I
it came out, Mickey got a whole lot. It'd
Oh,
be like
look
he
at
got
him.
different baby mamas over
You
here.
see how he felt that? He took my
Shit.
words and twisted them.
Shit, I want to get the people to get it straight.
But I'm saying, you like, my kids was taught at an early age, like if you act up, you gonna get.
Mine's was bad. You gotta ask Nicole. We'd probably been charged
Really?
the $50, yeah, because she said
Oh man, I never
Cameron
had
was throwing food one time in there.
in
Yeah.
the restaurant.
Yeah, mine's mainly the type when if he didn't want to be there, he would show out. But you see them, they mannerable kids. I was bad as a kid, to be honest with you.
You look like
I
you
was
bad when you
terrible.
little. You
Yeah,
look
I
like
was
it.
terrible. I remember my old man said one of his girlfriends put us out and said, "You can't come back over if you bring him with you." And I was him. So I understand.
But you know what? Sometimes you just can't. You can't leave your children. I think that's unfair. I think that is like singling out people because a lot of the new age parents, they don't believe in discipline. And I tried that once with mine. I told my parents that when I have children, I'm not going to be hard on them like you were on me. I'm going to do what Ricky Lake said. It used to be a show that came on, Ricky Lake, and she said that you need to come down to your child's level and give them a choice. Like either you're going to behave or either we're going to leave. That didn't last too long, Mickey.
No, I grew up with you put foot to ass, but I'm just gonna say, and I'm not even
Really?
the type to whip the kids, But I'm just saying, you do gotta get on. I ain't saying cause you get some parents just beat their
Here we
kids.
go.
I'm just saying you
Another
can't
caller.
touch them.
Call or two to decline.
Uh-oh.
Press 1 to start the call or 2. The call will start at the beep.
Caller, welcome to the morning bump. You're on the air. What's your name and where you from?
Good morning. My name is Melinda, and I'm from Ohio.
Good morning, Melinda from Ohio. What's on your mind?
I thought it was interesting about the restaurants, but I think the bigger issue is that we expect too much for our children. Kids are kids, and I think the issue isn't the kids are bad. The issue is we're taking a 5-year-old to a restaurant and asking them to act like a 20-year-old, and that's unreasonable.
That's true. That's true too. Like, let the baby go and have some fun. But if you really I've never been to this restaurant. So what if it's really a 5-star restaurant and you're there about to propose to your girlfriend? Do you really want to hear all this screaming and crying in the background?
No, I understand the person's anger. My son was wild in the restaurant, but sometimes because kids are going to do that. But I think the issue is, if you want to make it children only, fine. But you're saying you want the parents' money if their kids act right. If you say it's an adults only event, make it that, just like a bar. And then if you want to attract customers that are paying $500 a meal, $400 for that happy day, whatever, then do that. But you can't have it both ways. If it's family friendly, then you, as a private business, whatever plan, you account for that. Maybe you have different seating. They all do. They said, restaurants do what they do. They sit pretty people somewhere, skinny people somewhere. They do all kinds of things. They can accommodate children because they want the money. If not, just say no children allowed.
That's true. And that would be it. That would be discrimination, though. But thank you, calling from Ohio, and we appreciate your view and opinion.
Thank you.
All right, bump in with us in the morning. So somebody else was trying to call back. We still figuring it out. So I got to figure out how to put you on hold when you call in. But call us back in. Here we go. It's starting already. I just knew that's all we needed was an icebreaker.
2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call. The call will start at the beep.
Hey, caller, you are on the air and you are being bumped in. So what's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Dante from Pennsylvania.
Oh, shit.
Hey, calling
PA.
from Pennsylvania. What's up? What's on your mind?
I respectfully disagree with the young lady that just called in. Kids should be structured.
Okay. I
don't
totally agree.
understand how you just expect. I mean, kids have to be structured. They're not structured. They're not going to be. They're not going to listen.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. But should you take your small children out to a restaurant like that?
Yeah. Yes, you definitely should. But the thing is, it all starts from home. You have to discipline them from at home. You have to be consistent. You know, you shouldn't have to leave your kids at home because they don't listen. You just structure them.
That's true. That's very true. And I thank you so much for your opinion.
Yep.
All right, bump in with us in the morning, all right? Thank you. So yes, it was 2 more people calling. That's why you hear that boom, boom. So give us a call back. Here we go again.
Talk to them.
So
People want to talk. They want to know what's all this.
Decline. Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. The call will start at the beep.
caller, welcome to the morning bump. What's your name and where you from? You're on the air.
What up, Winters? This is Stanley Woods.
Oh, snap. What's up, Stan?
Hey,
Good
Stanley.
old Flint.
Hey, Stanley.
Hey, I'd probably be the one getting a $50 fine. How many times have you been at a restaurant where the adults are shooting the paper from the straws?
Stanley, why did you do that to me on air? Because I'm laughing because that happened last night. That happened to me last night.
Great show.
Thank you so much, Stanley.
Thanks,
Thank
Stanley.
you so much. We needed something like
I'm
this.
gonna go back to listening.
All right. After you made me spit my coffee everywhere. Thank you.
Coffee.
Bye.
It's a little spittle.
Just a little spill because you know what? We were in the restaurant last night. Excuse me, guys, for doing that on air. We were in the restaurant last night, and my good friend Zachary King, who was on here earlier, I hope he's still watching. No, matter of fact, it was my little brother Dave. He was doing what was Dave and Zach. They were shooting paper from the straw. So it's like, should they have been charged a $50 upcharge if we went to this restaurant? If the adults are acting like children? That's a good question. So yeah, call us. Let us know what you think about that. And then also, after we get off the air today, give us some suggestions on what topics you want to talk about this week because here we go.
Because we're going to be bringing locals in to talk to them too.
The call or 2 to decline.
Oh.
Press 1 to start the
There
call
you
or
go.
start at the beep.
You have been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Who?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello. My name is Brenda. I'm calling from Savannah.
Oh, Savannah.
Michigan.
You say you calling from Savannah?
Hello?
You still there, caller? All right, caller.
I don't know if it's me or her.
Hey, I
I
can
don't know
hear
if
you.
it's me or her.
I can hear you, caller. Okay,
We can hear you.
give us a call.
Okay, I'm calling in regards to there's no way in bleak will my grandkids ever
Ever.
even act like that in a restaurant. When we go to a restaurant, everybody sits down. They don't even go get their food till I move.
That's right. That's right. And that's how my mother did me. You sit here. Or if we go to that buffet, we all going together. You hold your plate while I put the food on there and you better not clown.
Correct.
Yeah. You from the old school, I can tell.
She went with timeout.
She wasn't with the timeout.
No.
Thank you, caller. We appreciate you calling from Savannah. And bump in with us in the morning, okay?
For sure.
Thank you.
Granny almost, when you said
All
bump
right,
in
she
the
was
morning,
ready to
she
get
child.
down. So we got
Yeah.
so Savannah, Ohio, Pennsylvania. We thank y'all. Look, I got coffee everywhere. When when Stanley, you owe me a dry cleaning outfit for saying that.
Stanley called in and got you. You was like,
Stanley got me when he said should the adults be charged. But listen, I agree. I mean, it's crazy. The adults, the children, everybody, they just need to know how to act when they go out to a restaurant. Like I said, sometimes we all get irritated, but we're parents. We're parents. Most of us are parents, Mickey.
yeah.
I mean,
Every day I'll be thinking, I think sometimes my kids raising me. You know.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah, I think they raising me sometimes. They be like,
I think the kids are raising you sometimes.
Hey.
You need but you need structure.
You better believe it, Jack.
So you know what? I seen somebody want to talk about the cops in Flint. We don't want to talk about the police. But if that's what y'all want to talk about, I'm gonna put that down and we're gonna have that subject on one day because you were the first to write that down.
We're gonna need to bring probably somebody who, you know what? I haven't heard from Brother Roberts in a minute.
Brother Roberts.
I gotta call Brother Roberts. If you're listening, brother, I'm gonna be getting at you.
That's the Brother Roberts.
Don't you dare do that. That's my guy, Brother Roberts.
Okay.
Because he got some things he said he wanted to talk about.
You gonna bump with us in the morning?
I'm gonna say, you know, I don't want to call him right now. He might be mad at me because I supposed to brought him on to do some discussion, but we wasn't ready yet.
Oh, we wasn't ready.
We wasn't ready yet.
Okay, but we ready now. We ready.
Yeah.
We ready.
Because I ain't gonna lie. The reason I ain't bring him on, I'm just gonna tell the people. He had a problem with the NAACP.
Oh, Mr. Dumas, you hear this? This is Mickey talking about the NAACP.
No, I'm just saying why he ain't came on. But you know, but I think the time is right to bring him on. But it wasn't that he wanted to talk. He had some things about the strike. Mm-hmm. He wanted to talk about the strike. It's a lot of things he wanted to talk about in Flint. But at the time, I don't think 810 was ready to
diss out that much now.
Nah, we're going because like I mean, that's what I'm telling you, man. System, yeah, he give it to you raw and uncut. Hurt. Yeah, Brother Roberts, we might have to take another weekend break.
Oh, well, then you know what? While we on fire, just bring him in now. We already swimming in the deep sea. So bring the Brother Roberts on so we can put the pressure on him. Here we go again.
Oh, she said tag her in when we talking about
this. Call or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call. The call will start at the beep.
Caller, you've been bumped in. Where you calling from and what's your name and what's on your mind?
Yes, ma'am. How is everybody doing?
Everybody is doing good. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good. My name is Tia. It's a pleasure to hear your voice, Linton.
Oh, well, hello.
And also, I wanted to give a shout out to Mickey, greatest producer in the world.
Yes, he
Definitely
is.
want to give a shout out to Trevor Berryhill, who stood for our Second Amendment right.
Yes, he did.
I just wanted to, call and.
What state you calling from?
I wanted to talk. Well, baby, I'm all over the map. I'm in my truck right now.
All right, then.
But
tell us your thanks too for the shout out.
I wanted to basically ask about the recording that I heard from Mr. A.C. Dumas. I heard him mention in that recording that the man that's the owner of Two Life Real Estate.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't catch the name of the manager who was sent down, but I was kind of flabbergasted with the way that he said this guy, he had no mercy for the single mother with 2 kids that said she was adopted by her great grandmother at the age of 1. And that house is all she knows. She's never lived anywhere else in her life other than Flint. And that place now owns her home. And when Mr. Dumas mentioned that this lady and her children, what will happen if they're on the street? And that man was not concerned. And he made mention that he had spoken with the mayor, Sheldon Neely. He made mention that he had spoken with what's his name? With the land bank
Michael
and also
Freeman,
with the treasurer.
Deb Chair.
Yeah,
Okay.
and with the treasurer. And that to me is really weird because in a previous council meeting, I heard Quincy Murphy take up for the land bank and say, oh, the land bank ain't had nothing to do with this. That's y'all treasurer. That's what the problem is.
Ooh.
And then all of a sudden, Sheldon Neely calls a press conference.
He
And he says, he says, we're going to give the residents $50,000. But the guy at Two Light Real Estate said that at this moment, there is nothing that the attorneys can do. So my question to everyone that might want to weigh in is this. If there's nothing that they can do, why are you giving away $50,000 to possibly the same lawyers that took the interest out of the account for the water crisis settlement that the people have not received, I would say, their reparations for this water.
Right.
And people have not had their water fixed.
Yep.
You got people living in these homes without a furnace.
That's right.
And this money was sent 2 years ago. And for the mayor to hold and sit on that money,
right,
and force the people into gentrification, in my opinion, what should we tell the residents? What resources? Like, do you guys know any resources? And if at all possible, can you please get me the name and phone number of that mother that her and her 2 kids, and that's the only place that they live. I want to try to reach out to her and maybe help her with some resources that I have with some connections across the country. But, that's where I stand.
You know what? Connect with Trevor. If you're friends with Trevor on Facebook, Trevor actually did talk with that. He has her number. I mean, of course, we're gonna call and ask her if we can share her number, and then we'll give it to you. But yes, we do have that information. But thank you, caller, and thank you for listening. And that's a good subject to touch on. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a good one, and don't forget to bump with us in the morning,
Monday through Friday.
Oh, I got one for you. Hold on.
She bumped the horn. She's driving.
10-4, good buddy. 10-4.
That's a big TFO.
Over and out. All right.
You take it easy. Thanks for tapping in.
So yeah, and I see where this lady, Miss Brenda, said she was getting bumped out. They calling back to back. So yeah, when somebody's on the phone, I don't.
We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna figure out.
We're gonna figure it out.
On hold, even if we have to bring in somebody else to man the phones, because right now, we're doing the best we can with what we got. Bishop, I see you on there. Good morning, all the way from California. So yeah, that was a great question, Mickey.
Yeah.
So I really gotta watch the AC Dumas interview.
No, that's what I told you. Like Maurice was speaking on it last night, but I was, trying to get this together. Yeah, and I was, figuring life out.
Right.
Last weekend was a hell of a lot on me. But
yeah, I understand.
We back though. I think it distracted us. Last week this weekend distracted us from what the mayor did.
Just a small distraction.
Yeah. He was and I seen what Sister Muhammad put it in there. No, I wasn't Sister Muhammad.
But you know what? While you trying to find that comment, what was interesting about that caller? Go ahead.
I got it. No, because what she said about Quincy was sticking up for the land bank, and I got to put it up here.
Go ahead.
They always defend. Ain't Quincy on the land bank board or something?
I heard he was.
So
he you know what? Even when I've interviewed him several times, and Mickey's always raised up his eye when I interview him, but they make it sound so believable and good. So I really don't know who to believe about this. But what I do know is what's surprising to me. I heard the caller say, and I also heard somebody else say this morning, this weekend, it must have been AC Dumas, where they talked to the mayor. So you mean he knew this was coming? And then he wanted to have a press conference afterwards talking about I'm giving $50,000, but you could have stopped it.
To the lawyer.
You could have stopped it, man.
Yeah, he just,
You know, so this is what we talk about, doing stuff for likes and views and optics. He could have stopped it. He could have helped the people. But with us, 810-207-5058. Give us a call. You know, we're switching. Let us know. So what happened here, Flint, if you're listening from all over the country, as we can see, we have a land bank. I don't know if your city has a land bank where you're at. And each year, foreclosed houses go to the county and to the land bank, between the land bank and the county, if I'm explaining this correctly. And these houses were put in a bundle. It was a lot of houses. They usually don't sell, but they happened to sell this time. 1.5 million, I think, for 30 homes.
No, 290, but 190 was in Flint, and they was livable
It was
houses.
190 homes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so I don't know how many homes, but it was a bundle of homes that were sold, and they weren't expecting these homes to be sold, and they were occupied by people. And the person that bought them, his company, his managers has been reaching out to people talking about like, hey, if you don't pay our price, because you're not going to get the friends and family deal anymore, you're going to be out on the streets. So that's crazy. Tell us what's on your mind. Mr. Dumas, call in. Come on, let's make up now. 810-207-5058. Call us and let us know what do you think.
What was the lawyer name at the call? I see Chris Caleb said, what was the lawyer name?
I don't know the lawyer's name that they were going to get the $50,000 to be honest.
What you saying is, to be honest, people, is the late Chris Del Maroney, and I got to say it bears being repeated again. Like AC Dumas said when we was at council, those who stay will pay. Turn that down.
Sorry.
Yeah, those who stay will pay. So basically, it's just the master plan will get carried out, and it's just point blank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do feel sorry for the people in Flint, how this is going down. You already, like the caller said, gentrification was thrust on you. You know, I see a lot of people celebrating the Burston Field house getting did. You see Ridgeway put 5 Neely. Now, excuse my French, I'm just gonna say it became a pissing contest. I'm gonna throw $1 million, but you didn't want to throw $1 million for the people who stay in the houses. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You showing up on here and you doing the photo ops. That's why I really don't be caring when people be taking these pictures with these, like even the entertainers. You probably paid $50 to take that picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get in here, it's the perception. Like when they be taking these pictures, oh, he with the people. You're not with the people. and it's more sadder with the church. It's sad how the church then really sold out to the politicians. That's what we gotta really look at. And it seemed like our people don't really understand business or politics. Business or politics.
So they all go together.
Right. But business is warfare.
That's true.
I don't want to shoot that over people's head, but
go ahead.
I'm just saying, business. I mean, it's business is warfare, because what you seeing going on, just saying in Palestine, what you seeing going on over there, it's a little micro what's going on right here. We don't own nothing, so if they want to stop, we look at our water. We can't even get our water fixed, but it's still poison water. It's when you see the dynamics what's going on, you see the news, the propaganda that they pushing. Like, you'll think Flint doing good. You'll think people not dying. Have they talked about the cancer cluster study? And that's just one phase of it. We still got to get the other part. He's still doing. You see any of that on Channel 12?
No,
none of that. 5.
No. And that's sad, because it's like I've heard Art say, don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah.
And people will not support something because they don't like who it is, even if it's benefiting them. And that's crazy.
Oh, good morning, Becky, and you all right?
Caller, you just been bumped in. What's your name and what state are you calling from?
I'm not calling from a state. I'm calling from Washington, D.C.
Oh, well, all right.
D.C. in the building.
This is Anna, the one that's always on your listening.
Hi, Anna.
Thanks for tapping
Nice to
in.
hear your voice, dear.
It's exciting to be on here, but so with me as to why I'm so interested with Flint. A long time ago, when the situation happened in Flint with the water, I have a real close girlfriend who worked for EPA, and so she knew about a lot of the details, but of course the residents didn't know. And then the schools in DC started, getting water to send to Flint. But I always wanted to talk about what happened to the families that were affected medically, and then the cancer clusters. I'm really interested in that. Have they given any resources? And did they give? And if they did, did they give resources to the families that had lost ones? Because I heard it was 12 people that passed away due to the Flint situation. Have these families been compensated all these years? Like, what are the resources for these families to still continue to have medical? Being the fact that I heard that they put monies into certain clinics in the area, like any of them resources for people that dealt with water issues, medical.
Well, you know what? That's a good question, Miss Anna. And what we're gonna do, I promise that one day this week we're gonna get Mr. Arthur Woodson on here. He's gonna be able to give us more details about the cancer cluster study, and he will also be able to tell us if anybody has been compensated. Art's been following the water for a very, very long time. So I'm gonna get those answers for you.
Thank you, and I'm so happy you answered the phone, and y'all have a blessed week. And I love watching this. I love watching the show every day. I put it on my girlfriends at work. Be like, "What are you doing, Flint?" Yeah, Flint again.
Well, thank you so much, and don't just tell them Flint. Tell them to subscribe to 810 News Media Group on the YouTube.
A lot of them on there.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm a keep sharing.
Thank you, and bump with us in the morning. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Thank
You
you
too.
as well. Bye-bye. So yeah, we got to get Art on here. And I'm glad that the people are getting motivated, and because we are really pushing the cancer cluster study. I don't think that it's gotten its recognition. Art or the cancer cluster study has gotten the publicity that it needed. What do you think about
No, it
that?
didn't. I mean, people still dying.
Right.
Like, it wouldn't have to be a cancer cluster study if people weren't dying from all the cancer that's been popping up.
Absolutely.
Seeing dialysis places everywhere. This is like really the human body is breaking down.
Right. And we go from stage 1 to stage 4 in a month.
Like never before.
Cancer is so aggressive. Like she said, has any of the families been compensated? I don't think anybody's been compensated but Rick Snyder.
Right. And the lawyers.
Pay his lawyer fees,
Yeah.
right. The man that poisoned us. That was our governor at that time. So yeah. If you're watching, get with me because we want to get you on here to talk about that this week.
What was the purpose of the concern? It's not taking no dig at Melissa Mays and the concerned pastors, but what was they doing with getting the infrastructure fixed better than getting the people healed? I mean, we couldn't do both, walk and chew gum at the same time.
I don't know, because every time it's in there that every time they talk about the Melissa Mays and the concerned pastors lawsuit, they have to go into executive session. Council does. So I don't have any details.
Because I'm just saying, it's like, I don't get it. Like
I don't know what they got.
Yeah, you study it right. Because like the work ain't get did. Even, you watch her show, she tell you, but it's like, we hearing the same thing. It's like, what we needed to tear that up and go back and get some more lawyers and get this thing did again? Do the people need to take it to the United Nations? Because how is you gonna go to the people that caused the problem?
Right. Absolutely. You can't expect for the same people that hurt you to help you. Totally agree with that statement, Mickey. Totally agree. So again, 810-207-5058. Call us and tell us what's on your mind. Hey, yo, Stanley. Yeah.
Let me put this up. What
Of
Sister
course.
Muhammad said.
Well, yeah, what our sister said. Several years ago, a cancer patient of mine stated that the only thing he had and other patients in the clinic had in common was they drank the water. This was in a different city. They were different races, religions, socioeconomic status in different communities and cities. Wow. They drank the water. 90% was done by Mayor Weaver. The other 10% is still killing folks. Correct. That's very, very true.
And that's how I don't get it, like how the mayor can go on, the current mayor, Neely, how he can go on and then you even see the people that's backing him. But what people got to feel to understand, I mean, you have to realize he's just a puppet.
Right.
You know, okay, he took the money, he getting what he want. And it's not no shot to none of the people on the council. I'm just being honest from 1 to 9. And you need 5 to 6 votes to move anything.
That's true.
And this just I mean, from my understanding, I could be wrong, but when a lot of things that happen wasn't as far as that master plan, it wasn't for to help the people. They was gonna gentrify Flint. They wanted Flint, and it's not no knock, it's just being honest. They wanted Flint, the north side, back white again.
Yeah.
The people they wanted to come back on, you got to remember, it was the Great White Flight. That's how you got your Grand Blanks, your Flushing, your Burdens, your Swartz Creek.
Great White Flight. I like that, Mickey. The Great White Flight. And you know what? I said the same thing. We all, everybody moved out, right?
Yeah.
And then they got us to move out. And the ones that they couldn't get to move out, they poisoned us. They taking our houses. So you got to leave. And then guess what? They all moving back in.
What Becky Brown,
what Becky say? Okay, what's up, Becky? Thanks for bumping with us. I question, do the current mayor and state rep really reside in the city of Flint? Becky, I question if he's really the state rep and if she's really the mayor.
Yeah, because I mean,
see what I said? I switched them roles. Who's running what? Pay attention.
No, because I'm saying, look at the people that back them. When you just, I gotta go back to the, when you got money in the politics, you gonna always have corruption. Really, this 97 million has really destroyed Flint when you thought it was supposed to come here to help Flint.
Right.
And what I mean by destroyed, you see the people with the 501c3s, they popped up out of nowhere.
Man, but they doing
getting
good
money.
Getting that money.
Yeah, you know
I'm
what?
Jealous.
Me too. I'm jealous because I'm like, I tried to play the game fair. I came in this joker trying to be fair, you know.
Trying to do it the right way. They can't get it done.
Yeah, trying to help, came in and look at all the stuff we've been through. And I'm going to tell you, the worst been, have people been trying to play. I have hard time getting people to pay. Seriously.
I pay the producer.
Yeah, it's like, I'm serious. I think I got to send some invoices out for my previous stops. And I am going to look, if y'all know a lawyer that's willing to help me to go out here and get some of the change out, it's still out here in these streets. And we're going to do it the legal way.
You going to bump hard this morning?
Yeah, already? I got to bump hard because it's certain things. Nah, I'm being serious, though. Because usually I don't like to talk what I'm going to do, but I see me being nice. What have it got me?
Nowhere.
Okay. I'm going to just be honest with you. I feel I done helped a few people to get on their feet, get started in this business, but they think it's been blood, sweat, and don't pay.
But you know what?
I'm coming for my money that's out there.
All the way around because, Mickey, we doing this on our own. We starting this from the ground up. You've been in the game way longer than I have, and I thank you for bringing me on the ATM team. But now we in our own stuff. We got rent to pay. We got bills to pay. Ain't no more free rides coming on ATM.
Nah, that because I done been, like I said, and and like Sister Muhammad, she said, said what the state, approximately 90% of the 501c3 groups that apply for opera funds are newly formed. Yeah. Now look, now that's why I said that 97 million came here.
Because didn't you hear that another 100,000 was going to go to May Institute again? Not knocking in the brother.
Yeah.
But it's the same people over and over again that we've been saying that's going to receive the money. What did Michelle Mayer say? White flight started after the Civil Rights Act and the Fair Housing Act. The real estate agents worked to scare the white people to move out starting in the late 1960s. Wow.
See what I'm saying? Look at these
new. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So these new groups they make it just to take it.
Yes.
Yeah, they do. Where's Michael Clack? Michael Clack's going to be our Black Tony, I see.
I see.
He's not going to show up for work. He's going to be late on his first day. So Clack, don't be like Black Tony. You
Right.
can make it to work today.
And I'm gonna have the entertainment segment. Hey, we're gonna figure it out. It just go on the app and pull it up. But Clark gonna get here.
Oh, I know he is.
Stanley Wood. I'm scared to get a 501c3. I've been played on that. To be honest with you, I've been played on that.
Yeah, you know, it's like they said, fill it out. Don't tell anybody. It's all political. We got to get it pushed through.
Oh, Clack say he pulling up.
Clack pulling up. All right, Black Tony. We Black Clack. He coming. Because we're going to talk about some sports.
Now look at this right here, Sister Muhammad.
That's
great wealth of knowledge.
My grandfather was one of the first black families to move on Holbrook. He had a cross burned on his front line. And when I think about Holbrook, I'm thinking like that is all black. So you mean back in the day, Holbrook was all white? Are you kidding me?
Right.
When we talking about Russell, Root, all of that was white over there?
White.
Graceland?
The hood over there, Wesley, Edward Street, all that was, right. We were stuck in, what was it called? St. John's area.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think all of that over there was St. John's area too. Wow. Wow. Okay.
See, that was Sister Mama said that was in the late 1950s.
Late 1950s.
I think. Hold on, let me put it. I think Stanley Wood is a comedian. Stanley, you know what they would do for us if this happened, so we can get some of that 97 million. The 12 member ARPA, what's the name, would have voted us down. The mayor would have voted us down.
Everybody
and the council, at least 5, I know.
They would have been saying 810 News Media Group got a nerve to fill out an application. But you know what was funny the other night? I was listening to Maurice Davis, Friday night or Saturday night, one of the nights, and Mrs. April Cook Hawkins was on there.
Yes.
And she's part of the 12-member ARPA committee. And we actually agreed on something. So I'm like, hey, April, did they ever ask you to come before council, talk about the resolutions? And she made a very good point. She said, we're not supposed to do their job for them. We were just asked to make suggestions to the council. So I'm like, that's a good point. So really, council, they don't have to vote for this stuff.
This is a good question.
Darwin, hey, why is that Oprah, Barack, and Michelle, Al Sharpton, and every black celebrity, rich person all want to live around the same white folks that white flighted away from the hood in their gated home? It's a tough one. That's a tough one.
The call will start at the beep.
You've been bumped in, caller. What's your name and what state are you calling from?
Good morning. This is Mr. Schumer. I had to call back and ask another question if I can.
Yes, sir.
Okay. My question is, in the city, okay, so during this water crisis, everything that's been going on, you have a judge that's ruled on this case. Okay, you have a judge, you have the mayor, you have all these attorneys. Now, I just would like for somebody with some common sense to answer this one question.
Yes, sir.
Why in the hell do any resident in this city have to provide anything other than one thing?
A driver's license.
That they were a resident when this happened.
Yep.
Why do you have to fill out all of these claims that this damage happened, that damage happened? Let me put this. I'm going to put it out here plain and simple.
Give it to us.
These white folks have got a way to try to weed out trying to pay injured black folks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's no need in the world. Well, let me back up. I don't even know what the color this judge is.
Right. I was going to say that it's white and black because you got blacks that's helping. You got black and whites that's trying to divert this money away.
So, right during this, that judge, if had any backbone, should have ruled, okay, it's not necessary for anybody in that city other than just to show that they were a resident there. That's simple and easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's true.
It doesn't make any sense. Then we got a mayor, and which in my opinion ain't worth dog shit. Excuse me.
That's okay.
You know, we got a mayor over this city that's been sitting on $94 million for a couple of years that was sent here to help these residents. We got attorneys. Now let me ask you a question. Now you got attorneys that sit down there waiting on millions of dollars for this water settlement, right?
Right.
Why do the people, if they need evidence, if they need documentation, why do the people have to try running here, running there? The damn lawyers are getting paid for that. That's their job.
Right. Absolutely
That's
agree.
their job to do that. But they want to get paid for doing what? For just saying that their name is on a piece of paper for counsel?
That's a
I hope
good
the
one.
whole nation is watching what's going on in this city because it is totally crazy. You got to fill out a damn claim form to show that you've been drinking poison damn water. All you need to show is ID that you are a resident in this city. It's just clean and simple.
That's true.
And I hope people are paying attention because what they think they think black folks don't have common sense.
You're right.
That's what they think.
You're right.
You know, and it's terrible. It's terrible. I cannot. I've been trying to figure it out. I can't understand it. You know what type of judge? And then we have our Attorney General, Dana Ness. She should have stepped in when they said you got to provide all this and provide. What the hell do you need to fill out all these claims for? Your ID, your residency. All you need to show is that you lived in this damn city during this crisis. That's all you needed to show.
That's true. That's
But
very
again,
true.
we're going back to where they don't want to pay. They don't want to see black folks have a damn thing. They want to poison you and then say, hey, you know, tough luck. I'm sorry. That's all I had to say. I won't bother you guys.
No, you're never a bother. And thank you. You bunk with us every day. You better continue. We'll be on Monday through Friday from 9 to 11. Thank you.
I'll be here.
All right. Thank you. And you know what? He made some very interesting
Turn the
points.
mic to Brother Clack.
Oh yeah, I'm about to
Okay.
turn it over to him. He made some very interesting points, and he wanted to know if anybody with some common sense could answer that question. And you know what? I got common sense, and I can answer the question. The reason why they are sending you through so many hoops is the more people that they get pushed out of the lawsuit, the more money that they get to keep for themselves. The only problem is I don't know who they are. The attorneys got paid their millions already. Then they came back because remember, I always said that money that was sitting in the bank was drawing interest. I was right, $1 million worth of interest. They want some of that too. And I do believe that they are going to come back, get some more money, but with the powers that be, they are going to keep the money for themselves. The more people that they weed out, the more money they get to keep in their pocket. So that ends our calling in for today because Clack is gonna talk sports. We're gonna talk some sports, Mr. Clack.
Yeah, we're gonna talk some sports.
I'm ready to talk about the NCAA and the Colorado people and all of that stuff. I got questions for you too.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I thought you was gonna be our Black Tony at first, but I'm glad you showed up.
See, I'm on here early. I thought I wasn't supposed to come on until 10:30.
Yeah, you are. But
It's
since you were here, I
10:22.
wasn't just gonna have you standing up.
I was gonna listen. I was watching you.
Oh, okay. Well, you ain't got to watch me.
Oh,
I
okay.
can watch you. I like your maize and blue. Hey, Zach and Miriam, you see this? Maize and blue. That's what 810 represents.
I ain't gonna lie. I had on Michigan State.
He's gonna mess it
I
up.
knew he was gonna. I knew he was gonna somehow mess it up. But that's
I rode all
you
the
know
way.
what
But I ain't gonna lie. But, you know, I had to represent. I was out of town, so I was
For sure.
So,
For sure.
Yes.
How did you enjoy yourself?
man, I slept. I ain't gonna lie.
You slept when you went out of town.
I missed the parade. I
Man.
missed 85%.
Hold up, what was you at? The people want to know where you was at, Clark.
I was in Virginia. I went to Virginia. So my alma mater is Norfolk State University. My daughter attends Hampton University, which is right across the bay. So it's about a 30-minute ride. And my son was actually at Norfolk State on a college visit. So I was just
all over.
I was all over, but I ain't gonna lie, I slept.
You probably needed it. Like,
I drove 12 hours to sleep, But
Yo, me and Clack be going back and forth. We be
Memphis be
ready
tripping,
to
y'all.
knuckle
Yo,
up.
she be tripping.
I'm like this all the time. So it's not just for the camera, but you know what? At the end of the day, if we locked in, ain't no switching up.
For real.
But Clack, they ready for you already.
All right.
They said, can we talk about who is getting opportunities to be managers and team owners? What about the Flint Southwestern Jaguars?
Oh,
I
snap.
mean, they are ready
man,
for
I
you.
thought
So
we was gonna talk about everything.
we're gonna talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I mean, no, it was a
you know,
sport.
I'm down for, you know, it's like whatever.
I got my laptop here too, and I'm
They wanted to know
my
about the
laptop
game.
over there.
You need yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we need the game.
So while he's getting his laptop,
yeah, he still got 5 minutes before the sports
I
kick
wanted
in.
to
6
thank
minutes, I'm back.
all of you for tuning in to our pilot episode. Once again, the morning bump will be on Monday, the Roof Friday from 9 to 11. And you see, we are from coast to coast. Advertise with A10 News Media Group. Inbox us or get in touch with us. 810-207-5058. This is a great opportunity to put your business out there, no matter how big, no matter how small. 810 will give you the shout out and tell it all. I came up with that on my own, being Robert the Thrill Kill. Stick and stay, because Michael Clack is on the way. All right, Clack, we're going to talk some sports.
Like
I can sit back and relax, because I don't know what the hell y'all talk about now. But
it was some good games.
Oh, man, it would be dead. I did it.
Did the Lions win yesterday?
The Lions play today.
Oh, okay.
We play
Oh,
today.
Monday Night Football?
Monday Night Football. It's the first time we done had a Monday. We done hosted a Monday Night Football game in like 5 years. And we gonna win up. We gonna win. Everybody bring out your. Hold on. How's my audio? We good?
On point, bro.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Everybody bring out they blue ski masks. That's what the Lions do.
For the night.
Yeah, for the night.
Damn, I gotta go get me one.
A blue ski mask?
Hell yeah. We gonna be blued up in this joker.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be at home with blue ski mask on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I meant to bring them. I got the little gloves. You know how they be wearing the gloves with the Lions. I got the gloves. When I be barbecuing, I got the apron with the little.
Don't you walk up in here with no blue ski mask on Friday?
Oh,
no, it would have been the day.
Right.
It would have been the day. But yeah, Amazon was out. So
I know I went to go put me an order in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want the one with the one eye.
That's what I wanted.
You want
I want with the eye, like, because we coming in
two eyes, like how they say get the 2 eyes.
I'm coming with the 2 eyes then.
Look at Stanley. Stanley said this is great, and he loves Mickey's input, not just sitting behind the scenes. You know what? When Mickey feeling it, and he's feeling this morning show, and he knows I've been bothering him for about a year. I wanted this Breakfast Club vibe.
See, I agree. And the thing about sports is sports bring everybody together.
Right.
I mean, like, you don't have to necessarily be, you don't have to really be, censored. You can say what you want about, not really, but you can. It's your team, especially that we both like the Lions. So, it's gonna flow.
Well, it was a question in here for you, but it was from earlier.
What's up?
And it's from a state hater.
Oh, yeah.
About the stealing signs. How do you feel about
what's
that?
What's going on with that? What happened?
Look, for real, I ain't gonna lie. I've been hearing about that, but I always thought it was some BS. So I never put any energy into finding nothing out about it until I was listening to you. Like, oh man, they gonna ask about this damn sign, man.
Right. So did you look it up real quick?
I tried to Google it real quick.
Okay.
So what I found out was like a staffer had bought like all these tickets to all these different games, and most of them being Big Ten games.
Uh-huh.
And that's important because Big Ten, conference games weigh a little bit more than non-conference games when it comes to your schedule, when you win. So he would go to the games, I guess, use some type of super technology to steal the sign. And I don't know. I'm
steal what sign?
At the opponent's game. So maybe he was putting in information on the sign, what I'm saying, that would be in benefit to the opposite team. So maybe he might, I don't know. I'm just speculating because I only read this little 5 minutes on the way over here.
What sign?
No, your
big
plays.
The big Megatron thing?
No, when you see the people on the sideline, they be holding up, might be saying, call this play.
I thought
or
he
do
was
this.
talking about the big sign.
I mean, but
So we all confused.
yeah, because it really is.
You would need technology to do that. Though.
That's what. But it's Ohio State. They hired a firm to supposedly went and look because they feel they lost to Michigan twice. So they said they were stealing their signs. But when you listen to coaches, they say if you play sports, everybody goes to do that. They go send scouts. Urban Meyer said he paid a guy for 7 years just to go scout Michigan,
That's
how they play.
When they call the players, they be like this.
Right.
People up there with binoculars, and you know what I mean? Like they got like it's like it's been so much different, so many different scandals when it comes to football, and you know, not even college, but NFL. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember Tom Brady with the deflated balls and all that.
Right.
So it's like it's
Deflated balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't have all the air.
They have all the air in the ball.
Oh, football.
Yeah. Matter of fact, it's so much going on. You know what I mean? Like, but as far as that sign thing goes, like I didn't put any energy into that until I heard you say something about it. And I was on my way over here, and I'm like, let me try to Google this shit real quick.
No, I mean it's to me. I just find it's really BS because at the end of the day, like Georgia coach said, if they did steal our signs, we didn't care. Even though I feel like he was throwing shade because they whooped his 34 to 10 or 7, something like that. So it's like football. People you gonna watch. It's kind of hard to say. So you say you want to run 42 to the left. If your team is better than that team, they're not gonna stop that 42 to the left.
The thing is, we can give you the play that we're about to run, just like you just said. It's up to your team to stop my team. You know what I mean? Like Jordan will tell you I'm about to do, or Larry Bird, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, and would do it. It's up to you to stop them. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing. That's how you know you got that mentality. Right. You a dog player. Like you got a good team. You still got to stop my team. I'm about to tell you what I'm about to do.
Yeah. So, what you think gonna happen tonight? Because I'm looking at the games from yesterday. Did any game surprise you from yesterday?
You got a whole list of stuff over
there. I do. I took some notes. You know what I mean? Like, that's them scores for the NFL. It's some NBA stats, stuff like that.
You're a good sports analyst.
I mean, I did a little bit of something.
All right,
if I'm gonna be on something, I'm gonna do a little bit of something.
Well, go on, show your stuff then, brother Clark.
But I was gonna close out with that.
Gotcha.
It was something that I kind of spoke about. I posted on my Facebook page a couple weeks ago, and it's about Mel Tucker. Y'all know who that is? You know who that is?
Yeah, the coach from Michigan State.
Yeah. Okay. So there's been a lot of evidence that's been uncovered that ain't really been made national. The reason why I want to bring it up is they have any problem with blasting this whole thing, you know what I'm saying, putting them on blast, and everybody was like, oh no, he shouldn't have had phone sex with her. He married. He should have, you know.
What's that got to do with football?
Exactly.
It's personal.
But exactly. At the end of the day, it's a scandal, and I really don't think that they wanted to pay him that money.
Oh.
So the
politics and the
kicker is they fire him with cause, meaning if they don't have to pay him any of his contract.
It was a $95 million contract.
Right. So he had only
$95 million.
He had only been paid about 15, I think.
Was it 2 years or something?
Yeah. So he still had a lot of money on that contract.
10 years.
Yeah. So there's been some evidence that's come out with this lady, you know, I forget her name, Tiffany. I forget her name.
I know.
Whatever her name is, that she actually, you know, was planning to do this. And she was sending text messages out to her friend, and she was trying to, you know, delete messages and all this and all that. Anyway, she had a specific message that said that she was going to get him for his money. You know what I'm saying? So a specific amount, like $700,000. Imagine getting $700,000 in your bank account, and all this is now coming out. Thing about it is, when this man was out coaching every week, they was paying him, no issues. Something small come up, before they investigate, they fire him with cause. So he ain't getting paid.
No, that contract it's a clause in your contract for that. Right. Termination clause.
Right. So now this proof has come out that this lady has plotted and planned to do this. Where's the media hype about this? You know what I'm saying? It was all over the media.
You gonna get his job back then?
Hell no,
he
done.
His job back?
Would you want
to see money gone?
Hell yeah, I want to go back and get the rest of my $95 million contract.
I think they owed him like 75 or
something.
something.
Give him money. Yes,
Well,
I had a cocktail.
I would sue.
He should get his money.
Because
I
even
wouldn't
if
go
he
back and
do
coach.
sue, I don't think he can go back and coach. Because I think they ruined his reputation in the coaching business. He'd never be at another Division I.
But see, look what Philip said on here. Sports is a lot more serious these days, especially in the office areas.
Yeah.
No, it is because you hear things. I'll give you a better example. Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator that was for Kansas City. Mm-hmm. He has not been offered a job. He had to leave Kansas City because, quote unquote, they were saying that it was because Andy Reid. So now he over at the Washington Redskins. What's that bum coach that Detroit had from New England? That destroyed Detroit. He was with
the shag. I can't think of
Patricia.
Matt
Patricia. Now he back with New England. What people fail to realize, Matt Patricia got a job, and
They're still calling in. Sorry, guys, this is the sports segment. It ended. I'm sorry, y'all.
Matt Patricia got a job, and he had gave up 30-some points in the Super Bowl when they lost. Got a job. And it's not, but you see the racism. Go ahead.
What about what's the black dude that was the Lions coach? And they fired him, and they was like 9-8.
Yeah,
Barry Sanders.
No, if you don't stay out of this.
What's his name? They fired him, and they was right. Did they make the playoffs that year? They was about to. But they had a winning season.
Yeah, they had a winning season. I can't. Caldwell.
Yeah, Jim Caldwell. They fired him.
Yeah.
For Matt Patricia.
Yeah.
And then they went 3-13 and all of that. So I don't know.
I'm just saying, look at the Philadelphia Eagles. They made it to the Super Bowl, but they offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. I can understand offensive coordinator because of Jalen Hurd. They feel they made him a quarterback. But the defensive coordinator, you gave up 30-some points and you think you're supposed to get hired, you can go get a job. See, that's where it come in when you seeing even racism is piling up. And you've been seeing it in the office.
Yeah.
But I'll give you the thing back on Michigan for Jim Harbaugh. The NCAA is putting a scandal on him because he talked about they need to start splitting with the athletes, the money. See, this is $1 billion business that we're looking at.
Yeah.
You're seeing drawing money in. So when they get money in, they will do things to set you up. Because I feel like Mel Tucker got set up for this reason. He had lost to Michigan because they gave him that contract. And I'm gonna say this is a lot of people who got USC coach got 120-some million. Mm-hmm. But to me, it's because he white, he not gonna get the flack like how my man got. Look at Brian Kelly, he got 100 and something from LSU.
Yeah.
He losing. He ain't
losing.
Yeah, he losing. Mm-hmm. But see this thing up here, Michigan State, like we gave this black man 95 million. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy the brother got his money.
Michigan, and ain't finna beat Michigan.
And State had that 1 year because of the running back, Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't, like Harbaugh, he couldn't keep losing to Ohio State and you think you want to get some money?
But they didn't even give him a chance. They only gave him 2 years, though.
Ain't that long enough to know if you're going to win or lose?
No, because you have to recruit. You don't know. These aren't your players that you brought in. You came in. These players were recruited by somebody else.
Right.
You don't really know your whole, you don't know your staff, you don't know everybody. So it's gonna take a little bit of time.
This is where you need people like me.
You still gonna have to, look at Deion.
That's what I was just about to look. Colorado continues free fall in NCAA re-rank after another loss. How much was his contract?
He ain't getting no big one.
No, it was 27 million?
Yeah, I think 27.
But at the end of the day,
I'll take it though.
Deion Sanders is still, I think the only reason why they made it a big article like that is because it's Deion Sanders. Because he got that spunk, he got that swag, he got that following, he got that everybody want to be like him. So Deion, for one, when he came in, he did what he was supposed to do. He beat the the number 2 ranked team in college football.
It was I think they were 17. TCU,
but they 17?
Yeah, I think
they went to the championship.
Yeah, they lost to they beat Michigan and they lost. Yeah,
they were a championship.
Yeah, they was in the championship game.
So, and Colorado beat them the first game of the year.
Right.
So
Chris Caleb, he said Deion is being cheated with the referees.
I believe that too.
Yeah, because he didn't come out. He didn't come kissing ass.
He came out like Deion.
Yeah, I
Like
hate to say it.
He went out.
Yeah, he didn't come out like, come in. He walked with his head up.
With his cock.
Yeah, and then because you got to think.
I don't care about anything you say.
And it's true. They what Deion did do, ain't nobody looking at. Colorado only won one game.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
Since he came.
That's why I said it's not a loss.
Right.
And then he came in and beat the team that contended for the national championship. And you know what I mean? He got, well, they did get beat on by Oregon. You know what I mean?
But Oregon,
supposed to.
Yeah, they got their numbers. They got their players. They got their recruits. He just got there. He working with transfers. He had over 34 transfers come in. It's like, this a team. Wait till he get the 5 stars. He can get the offense. See, what people understand, you got to get your offensive defensive line together.
Yeah.
He came from Jackson State. Coming to the big boys now. He still got to get Colorado one. Like he walked into, they was already like, you see,
one game,
Urban Meyer and all these other coaches. They go to teams that's already be built with the pipeline with the kids coming.
But then Deion bring people. He brought his sons with him, right?
He did. He also brought what's his name? Number 12. They got
you talking about Travis Hunter?
Travis Hunter. Then they got the freshman dude who just came out.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
The receiver is number 10 or number 0.
Yeah,
he be balling. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's still gonna take more than a season to get everything to mesh together.
Right.
He even brought coaches with him from the SWAC.
Right.
He brought
and they hated
with
that.
Him, you know what I mean?
And they didn't like that.
No, of course they didn't.
They didn't like that.
So and then they see his sons getting brand new AMG Benz trucks on campus, off on campus.
But Daddy could afford that anyway.
No. This ain't Daddy stuff.
No, this the NIL name, likeness, the image.
Shedeur earns like what he worth like $3.8 million.
Yeah.
Playing as a college football quarterback.
Because you can earn money now.
Your NIL deal. Name, likeness,
so can Chris Webber and them go back and get their money?
That's what I want to do. I was going to tie all that right back into Chris Webber now. Chris Webber now. Even Reggie Bush. You know what I'm saying? He lost his Heisman because he supposedly, allegedly, his mama got a house and a Hummer. You know what I mean? Chris Webber then lost their national championship. Right. Had to give back their championship.
The banners and stuff for getting there.
They had to do all of that but now, 25, 30 years later, you got kids, living their best life, don't even want to go to the NFL and don't even want to go to, play college play pro basketball because they doing it up in college.
Right. So, but maybe it'll help because this is that live show that I wanted to do. I think them babies is too young going into that draft into the NBA because they just too young. They don't know.
They give them courses, they offer them.
Come on,
they offer them courses in how to manage your money and how to manage your. But at the end of the day, man, let me at 43 walk into a contract and watch how ignorant I act.
I'm just saying. I feel
everybody you. Letting me at 47 walk into a $95 million contract and see how.
So imagine how these kids is, 18, 19,
17.
20, you know what I'm saying, getting all this money, and they came from nothing. Mm-hmm. It's life changing for life changing for the hood. Everybody want to put everybody on. So once you become that person, it's like you ain't about to just be humble. Everybody ain't Kawhi Leonard. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Everybody ain't gonna just drive a 97 Tahoe to work every day.
Right.
Worth $150 million. That's not gonna happen.
Right.
Especially around here. If somebody get $100,000 contract, you're gonna think they're worth $10 million around here.
Right. You don't know, but you see it's through history. Listen, you see history repeat itself. Go back to the football players because I'll be watching sometime. Where are they now? When you go see like Van Baker back working at a grocery store and he had $100 million contract. Antoine Walker, $100 million contract.
Everybody
and that's what it be, man. A lot of us be coming from these impoverished areas. So when you get money, they tell you keep it real. You don't want to move out the hood, but you have to move out the hood. How can you have $1 million and you living in the ghetto? You will become food.
You should buy the hood.
Right.
That's what you should do. Buy the hood and give everybody an opportunity to buy their house back from a real low rate, because you can afford, have them pay the taxes or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I ain't got no money. I'm just
Right.
Well, can I ask some questions for y'all? Because,
Go
I
ahead.
don't know nothing about sports. So I'm reading here Cooper Flag, nation's #1 recruit, high school. He committed to Duke basketball.
Is that the white boy from Maine or Connecticut or?
Yeah, I don't know where he's
Like
from.
I think that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched him play. I've watched him play at the Rucker.
Is he good?
Yeah.
That wasn't my question.
Okay.
My question was, I've been seeing Kai Anthony, Carmelo's son.
Mhm.
And is he good? Because like they've been taking pictures and they kind of want him to go to Syracuse where his daddy came from. I mean, these kids that are following behind their daddy's footsteps, like Carmelo's son, LeBron's son.
Because very rarely do you see a lot of the athletes' sons be coming in. Like,
remember Jordan's sons was trash.
Trash.
Really?
Yeah,
Jordan's sons was trash.
One
of them was all right.
Yeah, but
was trash.
You never really see too many. Like, their father was an all-star and their son be all-star. Like, you seeing Bronny James.
Look at but then again, Dell Curry.
But Derek Curry wouldn't like what Steph was. Dale wasn't no.
He still was an all-star, wasn't he?
He was all right. Dale wouldn't.
Did he go to the All-Star game? I don't know.
He might have been in the 3-point contest.
Okay, there you go. I know I seen him All-Star game.
Yeah.
I know I saw him.
He won the top of the 50 grade. You know what I'm saying? Like what his son is. But I get what you're saying. But Dale was in there playing the game.
Right.
You know, Curry took it to good morning, Dr. Thomas Padroni.
Hey, Dr. Padroni. He'll be on here with us Wednesday for the doctor's segment.
Yeah, so it's like I get what you're saying, but Bronny James, I want to see how he gonna turn out.
I want the best for that young man.
Have y'all seen Bronny play?
Yeah, I did. I watched him in All-American games. He wasn't the highlight of it.
Really?
Nah.
And so when I said Kai Anthony, I was just like, yeah, whatever. Like Carmelo and
it's the son.
Okay.
Yes, I think he gonna be. I think he gonna be rough. I mean, like I said, it's high school. You know, it's a different animal when you get to college because a lot of them people who they be saying that because remember in high school you can be bigger than a lot of these. You know, a lot of times you have some players who come out they developed early in high school, but then when they get to college they be like
they peak.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a freshman in college and everybody come in, I was this, I was that, like I was all state this, everybody come in there, like for real, you was all state, like yeah. But then once you get to college, everybody being who they are, it's still those people that outshine those outshiners. You know what I mean? So same as the NBA, the NFL, it's gonna be those people, those outliners that just shine.
Yeah.
You know, everybody gonna be good because you in the NFL, like you in the NBA.
Right.
You not dirt.
Yeah.
You just look dirt to these people
because they good. Because the NFL is all the top players is there.
Exactly.
You know, so it's hard to shine when everybody was a top recruit. But if you look at it, a lot of them don't be your top 5, 10. You know, maybe like the top 10. But really, when you see the players who be doing it, be the ones who was 2 and 3 stars in college.
Yeah, that went to Purdue or Wisconsin or Minnesota, a whole bunch of 3-star recruits, but they work together.
Yeah.
Well, we got about 12 minutes left, and I'm gonna read this because I know you about to just fly off. So it says Sunday was a rather wild day in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
2 Super Bowl favorites, San Francisco and the Kansas City Chiefs, both go down in upsets.
Yes.
Know nothing about nothing. So what happened? They lost apparently. Upset. Was it really bad?
Been great.
Is the Chicago Bears still trash?
Yeah,
they trash.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, the Bears lost to the Chargers 30-13.
Whoa!
I tell you all you need to know.
Yeah, did they win last week? I think they won.
Yeah, they won last week.
So they won in
5, 1 and 6.
Damn.
Yeah,
they worse than the Lions?
Oh yeah, they don't want no smoke. So who are we talking about? Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes?
Yep.
Who is that?
The quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes is for Kansas City.
The teams you just talked about the loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Russell Wilson is
Seattle.
Seattle what?
No, Denver Broncos.
For Denver, yeah.
Yeah,
for Denver. So apparently Patrick Mahomes had the flu and he couldn't handle the cold weather in Denver. So you know that Well, they don't play at Mile High Stadium.
Mhm.
Is it Mile High Stadium still?
Mhm.
Okay, so the elevation kind of messes with some people. So I guess when you got the flu, when you can't really breathe,
He
air's a
should have
little bit
stayed at
thinner.
home.
Oh, sick and cell. You can't. You got sick and
You got
cell.
sickle cell too?
No, I'm saying if you got sick and cell, you can't play. I can't think of the one guy to play for Pittsburgh. He could never play up at Denver.
So you gotta play when you sick. Why he just didn't stay?
Did you
at
hear
home
me
to
say
talk
he
to
had
you?
sick and cell? Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm talking about
that's
the
what that's what
Oh, okay,
yeah,
Patrick
that's
Mahomes.
what they said. That's what I read.
Yeah.
Said he had the flu. He was
You
battling
can't
the flu.
call off.
Mm-mm.
I mean, this football. This ain't.
Yeah.
This football.
It's
Yeah.
a job. I'm sick. I can't throw no damn ball if I'm sick.
Well, that's when your coaches are supposed to recognize he ain't acting like a
Okay, I'm done.
Ryan Clark. That's what it was. Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark. Yeah, he got a podcast or something.
Yeah,
like that.
sure
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
The pivot.
Yep. But yeah, no. So Patrick Mahomes just wasn't it this weekend.
Oh, Sister Audrey said she was gonna throw us a Super Bowl party, a Sunday football party.
All right.
Go ahead, Mike.
Okay. So hold on. So let me see. I didn't got things.
So he must have been playing like trash.
Yeah, he was out there running into his own players and everything, man. He wasn't even. I wish we could have a. Maybe like how they be throwing the
Yeah.
the replays up there.
Oh, they shut us down.
We only can do so much right now.
Yeah. So let me see. Kansas City had 5 turnovers. Patrick Mahomes, it's his first time ever losing to the Broncos.
Damn.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. Russell Wilson threw for 3 touchdowns.
Oh, that's the era husband.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
knew that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
They like
And Denver shut out Kansas City in the fourth quarter, so Kansas City didn't do nothing in the fourth quarter.
But damn.
So the Broncos won 24-9.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's rough.
24-9.
Yeah,
That's
and that really,
embarrassing.
I don't even know if that was 3 field goals.
That's what I'm finna ask you. Like, is them 3 field
Yeah, that
goals?
sounds like it might have been 3 field goals because it wasn't a touchdown and a safety.
It could have been a touchdown, a free point, and then
Ain't no free points in football.
No, so it could have been a touchdown, missed the extra point, and then another field goal.
See?
Oh, it's 3 field goals.
I believe it was 3 field goals. So, yeah. But let me see who else we got. Miami beat New England.
Touchdown and a field goal. They missed the extra point.
Highly unlikely, but it happened. So yeah, it happened just like the last scenario. The last scenario, touchdown, they missed the extra point. They sure did. Yep. All right, so Miami beat New England. Let me see.
No, it was 3 field goals. I'm bad. I'm looking 3 field goals.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 field goals.
All right. San Francisco lost to the Bengals. I'm so happy San Francisco lost. I'm happy. Yeah. I don't want nobody. I want everybody to have a losing record so the Lions can have the best record. So we can.
What is the Lions record?
We 5-2. Yes.
Okay, so we like number 1 in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
in our division.
Wow.
And we got to play tonight, so that's why I made a big deal over that article that you read because 2 of the top teams lost already.
Right.
So if the Lions win,
we back at 1.
We back at number 1.
The Lions gonna be number 1.
Yeah.
Who they play tonight though, y'all?
Tonight we play the Raiders.
Are they good?
Raiders. They all right. They ain't good.
They 3 and 4.
Yeah, they what's his name? Devontae, the receiver, number 7.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. They got him. I don't know, but we got a whole list of defensive dudes. So.
Yeah, we should win that one.
Yeah, we should. We had a rough
have
time.
to gather somewhere one day and watch these games.
I'm down.
Yeah, we do. We need to. We do need to get together to watch some of these games.
Yeah.
I'm down.
What we gonna do with that?
I don't know. Whoever sponsors us first. That's where we gonna go and watch.
Yeah, if you want us to come to y'all, we got to get sponsored.
We'll go live.
Yeah, but no, we had a rough time last week with
Oh my God,
I was so mad. I was tight, like I was.
I got a question for you in here though. Damn, where he at? Oh, right here. Brian Deuce. He said, "Do you guys think it's fixed? The game,
The
football."
games?
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no.
Say no.
No, not every game.
I'm a professional sports analyst now. So okay, well, I'm not.
Right.
I think some of like when we go to when we talk about basketball, I think it's fixed. You want to know why? Because you remember a few years ago where they shortened the playoff times, like you best 3 out of 5 games you had to win, and then they seen that they really wasn't making a lot of money, and sometimes to me it looks like they stretching out these playoff games so they can keep making money.
I do on certain things, and I'm gonna tell you which one. And I'm not a Pistons fan at that time. I was a Lakers fan because I came with Magic and Kobe. I love them too.
Okay.
But the way when the Pistons played the Spurs and my man Donahue, they got caught for gambling on the games.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a setup though.
Yeah.
I did because of how the foul calling. And I mean, I look at other games. Don't get me wrong. I done watched Michigan and Notre. I've been watching Michigan and Notre Dame for about 35 years. I'm just saying, watching college football.
Yeah.
I remember when I forgot when Michigan hit my man, the running back for Notre Dame. He fumbled the ball. That was in Victor Hobson.
Yeah. Yep.
He hit my. He hit
for the Jets.
He hit my man. My man fumbled the ball. Even when they went back to the replay, you can see. Before he went down, knees, anything touched, he fumbled the ball. Michigan recovered it. They gave it to Notre Dame back on the goal line. I was like, okay. Even Desmond Howard in '92, was it '92 when Michigan State played? He clipped Desmond Howard in the game when they lost the state. He tripped him. And you can see it on the. Didn't call it, but I done seen certain things for when like.
But Brian up here, our friend Brian that's watching, he said he used to have Miami Dolphins season tickets, and then he woke up. I guess so he realized he thinks the games are really fixed.
I mean,
I wouldn't have gave up
the way
Miami season tickets though, man.
The way Miami doing right now, I'd have kept them season tickets.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like, dang, come on, Brian.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I feel like if they would have had a union or something for these referees, but you got to understand, this is entertainment. At the end of the day.
Hold on. Arian Foster used to be the running back in the NFL.
Yeah, from Tennessee.
Yeah. NFL hands out season scripts.
Look what Brian said, though, that makes sense. Vegas always wins. So they bet on these games. Do y'all think that the betting may have a little influence on how some of these games are played?
If they get to the players,
if
like
they get caught.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you my star quarterback, your cousin Ray got about $10-15 million riding that you lose.
I'm gonna give you something to go do. Go pull up, because I ain't gonna lie, on them podcasts, some ex-players got Rasheed Wallace put some stuff out there, man, made me think. Kevin Garnett put something out there that had me thinking. I remember I put it on my page, on my personal page, and YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook flagged me. Because I be putting stuff on there. He said, show you how wicked they is, he said, the NBA, did you know when them NBA players get them contracts, they have to pay the owner 10%? So if you got $100 million or $200 million, you still got to pay back the owner of them teams 10%.
What?
Yeah, Kevin Garnett, man. I don't know if it was on the pivot, but he was talking about how the the NBA play you. He said when he got his $100 million contract, remember he was making first team all defense. Kevin Garnett,
he was the first one to get $100 million.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. It was Shaq because he explained and he said he got his next. He saw he was defense player, this and that, number one. He said as soon as he got that $100 million contract, he started getting fines. He said he was playing defense too aggressive. He's like, man, this is how I've been playing. This is how I play. I play defense like this to get this contract. He said, but when you sign them contracts, them owners be trying to find a way to get the money back from you. He said, you'll be finding yourself getting fined, getting suspended. He said, who go to work for somebody and then got to pay them 10% in your contract? So I'm just giving y'all a heads up. You can go on YouTube and find the clip. I know I put it on my page on Facebook. They flagged me for it, and they took it off.
Look, thanks, Anna, Miss Anna from the DMV. She pinned her comment. She sent in some 200 stars. She wanted everybody to know it's all rigged.
Now, when you go to listening to them, when you go back, man, you go to see how it is. That's like a lot of people forget with steroids. It was the Baltimore Colts when they had, what was my man with the gold iron they called? This was like in the 60s. when they won Johnny Unitas.
Yeah, Johnny Unitas, yeah.
They said the owner put the team on steroids. They gave them the steroids when they won their first championship, but then it get banned. When you go watch the old stuff, the show, like they put this in the sports, like steroids, they put this all this stuff up. They put this in there. You got to think. Go look at the old school. When you look at, man, they didn't have no 300-pound offensive linemen like that. You had people playing 175 on offensive line. Try that shit now. You get them broke.
Look what Brian said. Freemasons invented all these sports to keep us distracted. Caesar said, give them bread and circus.
Yeah, that's the Coliseum. Ain't that what you got entertained while Rome was burning? It's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I mean, when you see the players when they quit, why you think Barry Sanders quit? When he walked away. Yeah, he right, but they were still selling out. The lines were still selling out. Yeah. See, you get something will be like, man, they ain't doing this. I ain't finna keep sacrificing my body. Yeah, and it's like you looking at, like, back to your question. When you told Clark, but you call off sick, not when I give you $7 or $10 million, you call off sick my ass. You better be damn near dead.
But wait a minute though, because they also tell them when to sit down and play a couple games too. Because all the players in the NBA that don't be playing,
right?
They could actually be playing. It's like, wait a minute, like I'm watching this game because I want to see LeBron. What you mean you tired? Right. That's what you do. You can't. Your lawyer can't come to court and be like, "I have to sit this one out."
But that collective bargaining agreement, they can take stuff off. Like the players back in the day, they was running them jokers wild. You had to play 82 games. You know, but it's the money. But now I put it better yet. It's like your horse. You have horse races. These are studs. Whether we want to believe it or not, these are like these brothers and these individuals who's playing, the men and women that's playing these sports, y'all are property, whether you believe it or not. Right. Why you think they with the Cowboys owner know you shut up? You can't take a knee. Right. You can't do this because you are their property.
Now you got me started on that.
It's the truth though.
Colin Kaepernick, that's his name.
I started to wear my Kaepernick jersey today too.
He took a knee and he got canceled.
You damn right.
But they all taking a knee for.
Because now you just can't get rid of everybody. The first one who always do it always be the one who get messed over.
But it's okay now.
We just nah.
But what they vowing for now?
Everything was different too. Remember, Trump was the president then, and when you got politics involved in that, you know what I'm saying? Trump, when the president started weighing in on, no, right. Trump was he the president? Or was Obama?
Yeah, it was Trump.
Yeah, well, was he running for president?
I thought he was. No, I think it was doing his re-election or something. Or was it when he was running? Might have been. I can't remember.
Okay, but when you get politics in it like that, and then you got all these rich white men that's got, you know what I mean? Like, they love the country. You know what I mean? Like, they own this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So why would they not? So would you gonna disrespect my flag?
But I can't just say all white. There's some black ones too that have defended our country, and they like, how dare you not salute the flag?
You said defended the country. That's a different thing than just one of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
he said one of us.
Not saying I ain't mean it like that.
I like how he did that.
Like we didn't go to the military, so right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's the flag. We had to stand up and say, I pledge allegiance to the flag, blah blah blah. But to somebody who went out and fought and bled and shed tears and shed blood and all like that, that means that's a whole different thing. Like you not gonna. That's disrespect to right. them. You know what I'm saying? To us, it's just like, man.
Trump was the president, Chris Caleb said.
Yeah,
right.
Trump.
So once you get him involved, it's
like they say when E.F. Hutton talked, when the president talked, people listen. Because they got a racket. You look at the NCAA. Just for the month of April, for what is it called? Final Four, $1 billion business. Tell me when you can do what just for the month, just for when they doing a tournament, $1 billion business for 2
College
weeks.
Football championship.
See what I'm saying? When you
the Super Bowl,
see business,
the World Series,
business,
the Olympics,
business,
the autumn soccer games,
business.
Look, I'm just saying it too.
It come down to dollars and cents. This is how they make their money. Business. It's money. Why you think they want to pay the players now? Now you can pay them, but back then you couldn't pay them.
They're not.
Right, but now you can.
You went to jail for weed. Now it's legal.
Business. They saw $1 billion industry. What you think? This is America, family. We got 40 seconds, Clark. How you want to end it?
All right. Go ahead, Clark.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let
me just say my little thing. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching.
You'll be back Friday.
I'll be back Wednesday.
Friday.
Wednesday with Trevor.
Oh yeah.
But we talking about the morning bump.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. Y'all can't forget Trevor. Trevor, I got you.
Wait a minute. This is the morning bump. We thank y'all for tuning in to our pilot episode of the morning bump. We'll be back on here tomorrow morning at 9:00. Don't forget, call in. We'll have a topic for you every day. And then joining us tomorrow for the right wing conversation on my right side will be Mr. Trevor Berry Hill. So thank you all. Mickey, take us out.